Hello and welcome to Scriptonite Reacts. I'm Scriptonite. Today we're going to be watching season 2 episode 1 of The Handmaid's Tale. This is the premiere episode of season 2 and I don't know what it's called. I'm really excited about this episode. I ended up enjoying season 1 far more than I had intended to. I thought it was going to be a really tough slog, and it was, but it had a lot more resistance and high notes than I had anticipated. Most people have told me, they went off it, it was just too depressing, they couldn't get into it. I don't feel that way. I think it's exactly as depressing and horrific as I would expect, a patriarchal fascist dictatorship to be. It's not going to be a walk in the park. It's not the Care Bears. But the flip side for me was even the most tiny bits of hope, kindness, solidarity made a massive difference. It really communicated how fragile these dictatorships are, even though they feel so powerful and dominant and unassailable. Ultimately, they cannot contain humanity. That's the lesson that I take from the show. Do I expect season 2 to be a picnic? No. From what I hear, it's much more painful than season 1. But I'm in anyway. I've had a few questions in the comment section and on Patreon about what are my expectations for season 2, and those of you who have watched my reactions to The Leftovers know that I'm not really big on trying to figure the story out before it happens. I don't even get excited when I do that successfully. It's like I've just spoiled myself. So I just try to react to each thing in the moment and think about what the themes are of the show and how I feel about certain characters and their behaviour and where I'd like the story to go, but I don't make predictions. So firstly, what happened at the end of last season? So I have read the book. I'm aware that the season 1 effectively was the book. That was where the story concluded, and I felt exactly the same watching the show as I did the book, which was that ultimately, whether June lived or died, whether she's headed for the executioner or the Underground Railroad, she's already won. That's how I feel. She's either a martyr or she continues to be a freedom fighter. Either way, she's won. She was not beaten by the system. She retained her humanity and she put everything on the line to fight it. Now, there were people who do that and die along the way, and June may be one of them, but each of those people is a hero. Each of those people contributed to the ultimate victory, which is to topple the dictatorship. And that's fantastic. I find that deeply inspirational. It warms my heart, doesn't depress me. So I don't have a theory on whether June's alive or dead or what's going to happen to her next. That's not the significant question to me at the end of season 1. It's a moot point. it's does that resistance work? How does her act of resistance contribute to what we see further down the line? Those kind of things. That doesn't mean I don't care about June. I intensely care about June. But it's from what angle you're watching the story from. What would I like to happen next? So Moira lives. Janine lives. Or at least she's executed, and we get that she gets what happened to her and how she was saved at the end of season 1. I'd like Nick to go out in a blaze of glory. I want Nick to die a hero's death, and maybe that can make way for June and Luke to recover their relationship. I really think that if Luke hadn't become a part of the resistance, their relationship would be over anyway. Because I think June is now so far beyond who Luke was at the beginning of this story. She can never be with him now. So I think who June ends up with and how that works out is going to depend very much on who Luke and who Nick are this season. And she may ditch them both and just do this whole thing on her own or meet somebody else. I'm genuinely not attached to the whole Nick and June thing, and I'm actually not really that attached to Luke and June. I like June best when she's on her own, and neither Luke or Nick to me are like characters I'm really rooting for. I want the best for them, but I'm not hugely moved. I want to see Commander Waterford shredded into tiny pieces. I'm genuinely hateful of Fred. He annoys me for so many reasons. I've listed them already. June's worth 10 of him. I'm gonna have to wait on more information with Serena Joy. I have really complicated feelings for her. I hate her. I'm terrified of her. And in other moments, I'm deeply sympathetic to what she's going through, even though she instigated it. I think I pay most of the credit for that to the writing of Margaret Atwood in the book originally, but to the just incredible acting of Yvonne Strahovski. She has smashed it all of season 1. So really, what I want to happen to Serena Joy is going to depend on who Serena Joy is season 2. Because, as I've said to you before, I could see Serena Joy leading this rebellion one day, and I could see her being ultimately the most dangerous character from the point of view of us and June and the goodies. So those are my thoughts ahead of season 2. Let's have at it. I love you, June. The opening notes of that music remind me of the Rains of Castamere. Why is there shell casings on the floor? Who they oh, fuck. What the... Let's do this. Oh shit! Wait! What? What the fuck is... Hey, what? Is this all the Handmaids? What are you gonna do, Gilead? You'll never have any more kids if you do anything to these women. What are you gonna do? So Alma, that would be absolutely terrifying. What? Fenway Park! They've turned it into a fucking... What have they turned it into? Fuck off! No! No! No. Fuck off. You can't do it. What? these people. I fucking hate them. These are not sad tears, they're angry tears. I hate bullies. They're not. They're not seriously gonna kill handmaids. Fuck. Don't you fucking dare.
By his hand.
You fucking pricks. Just torturing them. I knew it, and I still think it's disgusting. Can't even speak.
Seriously? What the actual fuck? And I need you to sign the form for my refill on my last month, so.
What, they actually asked to see it?
Yep, there's a line for husband.
It's ridiculous.
It's not funny. It's actually happening, Luke. God, he drives me mad.
You want to go off?
I don't know. You think maybe?
Don't get him. Don't pick him up.
Okay.
But they're gonna try for another baby. So she needed her husband's permission to get contraceptives, right?
Oh my gosh.
Such spoiled girls you are. Such spoiled brats. I know.
They're doing this to June while she's pregnant?
Arm up, dear. You say, I know better than God himself.
What the fuck?
Now you are safe. Girls, there is more than one kind of freedom. There is freedom to and freedom from. Now you are being given freedom from. That is a gift from God. Do not underrate it. What? Our friend has been keeping a secret. A most wonderful secret. She has been filled with his divine light.
And she didn't tell them even when she thought she was getting hanged.
Praise be his mercy.
She's amazing. She elected to have all of that in solidarity with her sisters. Fucking hell, June. You are amazing.
How do we greet a miracle?
I hate this whole system. I hate you right now, Aunt Lydia. The fuck is this? A bell? I thought it was going to be Janine hanging from a rope. You still see defiant.
There's nothing like hot soup on a rainy day. Such a comfort.
We certainly won't have any more theatrics, will we? Such nonsense. Such a waste of energy. And for what? For nothing.
Janine isn't nothing.
No, she most certainly is not.
Friends don't stone their friends to death.
Thank you.
Janine is on her way to the colonies. She will suffer because of you. Every handmaid who followed you into disobedience will face the consequences, but not you. Such a brave girl, aren't you? Standing in defiance, but risking nothing. Now, eat.
Pause. Fuck off. Thank you. I just needed to say that without her interrupting me. I hate you, Aunt Lydia. I hate you. I hate you. That was the most bullshit manipulative statement I've ever heard in my life. Play.
I'm not hungry.
She's gonna lose her shit soon. What the fuck is this?
Blessed evening of Wyatt. Of Wyatt was having a hard time at home. She was very defiant. If you choose to be difficult, I will be forced to make arrangements. Well, shall we get you something to eat then?
Yes, Aunt Lydia.
Wonderful.
Yeah, June, you're gonna have to be more clever. We can't have you ended up in that room. Oh, that poor woman. That's horrific. What are they fucking doing?
3 rows.
Making her watch her eat
Hands
tea.
behind your back.
These are some sadistic motherfuckers.
Of Robert. You're first. Please.
I'm tired of these games.
When it comes time to pay the piper.
No, no.